Hey guys, this is Professor Bill of Comic Book University, and I'm going to explain Iron Fist in about a minute. The idea of Iron Fist was birthed from the Kung Fu craze of the 1970s, where everyone was Kung Fu fighting. The character was created by Roy Thomas, Gil Kane, and Bill Everett to capitalize on that craze. Danny Rand was the son of Wendell and Heather Rand. The three were traveling to the Tibetan Himalayas, where a mystical city called Kunlun appears for a single day once every 10 years. Wendell lived there for a long time, adopted by Lord Tuan, the ruler of the extra-dimensional realm. The Rand family brought a fourth member on the expedition to Kunlun, Wendell's business partner Harold Meacham. Meacham was jealous of Wendell and his family and wanted complete control of their company, Rand Meacham. So when young Daniel slipped on an icy crossing and caused his mother and father to fall, Harold Meacham saw an opportunity. Danny and his mother fell on a ledge not far down, but Wendell managed to hold on to the edge of the crossing. He saw that he would not be able to land on the ledge that his wife and son were on if he fell, so he tried to climb back up, only to feel the boot of Harold Meacham standing on his hand. Wendell holds on for as long as he can before he falls to his death down the side of the mountain. Meacham offers to save Heather and Daniel, but they scorn him for his deceit, so he leaves them to the elements. Heather and Daniel manage to stumble across the mountainside to find the nexus to Kunlun, but a pack of wolves chases them and Heather sacrifices herself to save Daniel by leaping into the middle of the hungry wolves. Her last words to Danny were, "Don't look back." Danny is welcomed into Kunlun by the new ruler, Yu-Ti, the august personage of Jade, who is the son of the former ruler and thus Danny's adopted uncle, though this was kept secret until Danny was much older. Danny stayed in the alien city for the next decade, mastering the Kunlun martial arts and several earthly forms. He passed every challenge he was presented with, including the most treacherous task that almost no one survived in the long history of Kunlun, the dragon shou-lao, the Undying. Daniel managed to defeat the dragon and then plunge his hands into its molten heart, infusing him with the Iron Fist. Danny was offered to eat of the Tree of Life that would grant him immortality, but he forwent the gift to seek revenge on the man who killed his father. Daniel left Kunlun after a decade and sought to kill Harold Meacham, but took pity on the miserable invalid who had lost his legs to frostbite after betraying his partner. Danny is actually the 66th person to hold the title of Iron Fist, and he still has a lot to learn, but thus far he has the ability to summon his chi into a physical manifestation in his hands where they begin to smolder, to glow, until they become like unto things of iron. Or at least that's the line that was always used in the early comics. Originally he could use his chi to summon enough energy to hit with the equivalent force of the Thing or Colossus, or heal himself and others, though any prolonged use of his chi manipulation would cause him to become exhausted. Today he has the ability to use his chi in unimaginable ways, and exhaustion is never a concern. And that's Iron Fist in about a minute.